Hi, my name is Bella Jurch.
This is Noel.
This is Zoe, and this is
The Chill.
Okay, have you guys heard about the man getting swallowed by the whale in Massachusetts?
No.
Because
Yeah.
at first I was like, I didn't know about it until like my grandma told me, and then I was like, thought he died, but I guess he didn't end up dying.
Yeah, I thought it was fake at first, and I actually I went on Facebook and I saw the story, and I was like, oh, like this actually happened. The guy got swallowed by the whale.
Isn't there many speculations though that he faked it?
Yeah, because usually, because he only came out with like a dislocated knee, right?
Mm-hmm.
And usually, like getting swallowed by a whale, obviously you think he'd have more injuries, and plus he was a lobster diver, and whales don't eat lobsters.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, why was the whale over there?
Yeah.
So that's why there's a lot of people like think it's fake and that he faked it.
Yeah, I would have thought he would have died for sure.
That's what I thought. And Bella told me, she was like, no, he just dislocated his knee. And I was like, really? Like, no cuts, no bruises, just a dislocated knee.
I think the more I read into it, I think like the more I realize it's not real.
61.4% we surveyed have heard about the man getting swallowed by the whale.
Y'all
Yeah,
want to talk
I don't-
about Helen Keller?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's no
No.
way she's real.
yeah, I don't know about that. That just seems
I don't-
impossible.
So when Bella brought this up at lunch, I was like, I never even thought about it. Because we hear about her in class, and you know, when you're younger, you're just like, oh, okay.
She's blind and deaf.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
blind and deaf, and she's mute. And then Bella brought it up. She's like, she did all these things.
I'm
while
pretty
she's
sure
blind,
she
deaf,
flew
and mute.
plane.
Yeah,
I'm like and she did like over 400 speeches, wrote 15 books.
if she was
No way.
blind, deaf, and mute from birth, there's not really like a way you could teach someone
How to write.
write.
How would she know how to get her thoughts out?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how did they find out she was doing that? Was like there's somebody like there when she was flying the plane? Like, it's like,
But still, like, wouldn't she not have known what her surroundings were? Like, you can't hear the birds chirping outside. You can't see the birds chirping or see the outside.
Yeah, and plus, if you're flying a plane, you have to know, like, okay, are there
You're
other
surrounded.
are there other planes in my area?
And even if like somebody like wrote on her hands, "This is A," how would she know like what? This is the word "the." How would she know
and then
what
like
that
when
is?
to land and like how far you up from or you're up from the floor.
She was
Yeah,
like,
ground.
like when
speaker.
you find what is it called, the runway? Like, how does she know where the runway is?
Yeah.
So that's why none of it makes sense. So that's a new conspiracy theory, is that Helen Keller faked it all.
I think she
Yeah.
faked it, but dude, that doesn't. He's
Yeah,
so
I
yeah,
know,
of course,
that's-
do that. She
What did he
doesn't.
say? There was like articles that it's like true or something.
her evidence, but
Yeah.
she died in '68, so there's like that small thing where they don't all have like all the evidence of it.
Yeah, because before then they don't have like as much technology, so of course they're all gonna be like, oh, like it's real. Like she's blind, deaf, and mute. Like they're
Well, she's blind and deaf for sure, but you would assume she would have been mute.
This is a topic for another day.
Shout out Upward Bound.
We want to thank our sponsor, Upward Bound Math and Science and Upward Bound Classic.
We would also like to thank our other sponsor, Arizona Sweet Tea. Just kidding, we ain't that special.
63.6% of people we have surveyed have not heard about the Florida Man. Florida Man, so in the state of Florida, legally they can't say their names, like here in Nevada. And so they go like, Florida Man walked through Walmart instead of being like, Jane Doe walked through the Walmart.
Yeah, they say Florida Man
They say
instead,
Florida
or John
Man.
Doe.
Yeah, and
instead.
And
It's
Florida
just like
woman.
crazy things about like Florida, like that's going on.
Yeah, I think it didn't originally start from TikTok. It started from TikTok or Twitter. I think it was Twitter.
I think it's Twitter. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, and there's just a bunch of crazy stories about, and there's also Florida women too. Like it's not just men, but
It's mostly men.
yeah, it's mostly the men.
That's
Like
weird. I've never heard of that like until like a week ago. About,
Yeah,
like
like-
the whole Florida thing.
yeah, like the big story I heard of a woman, and it wasn't like it was a weird story, but it was the one of her like going to the high school
Mm-hmm.
and promoting her Instagram. Yeah, that was the only like wild story I heard about a Florida woman.
Imagine being that desperate for likes on Instagram.
Yeah, and then how did she get past like their admins and stuff? And
Right?
for the that kind of shows you like, do schools really pay attention that much? Because there's a similar story of a mom doing the same thing to see, okay,
In middle school though.
yeah, and to see how long can I get passed off as my daughter.
I guess I get a high school because like we have a lot of kids who I'm like,
Yeah,
you're
who have-
you're a senior.
Yeah, who have like full grown
You
beards
look like a
and they
grown
look
adult. Yeah. So
But
And
this was like a woman, right? Like,
Yeah.
was she like big or like?
she 28.
She's
She's
28.
so she
Doesn't
looks
have
older.
Kids, or she might have kids, but even if she does, her kids are probably younger.
Yeah. Wait, was this going on when like the COVID was going on? Because what if she
Maybe.
had like a mask?
I think so, and I think that's why they really didn't notice her. 'Cause she had
A mask.
they all
yeah.
wore masks,
Yeah.
and then the girl that went to the middle school, she kept her hood on most of the time with a mask, so
Yeah.
you can
Oh.
only kind of see like her eyes and like her body.
But yet again, like imagine walking through a high school's like hallways. I don't know half the kids that are walking through that hallway.
Yeah,
I know a handful of them, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I know these kids are my age, but majority of them, I'm like, you're a senior? You're 18? Really?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys the birthday trend on TikTok thing? That
Yeah,
you
where
do,
you
like,
find your like signature
Yeah, you're
Florida
like-
man.
November 23rd, Florida man. And so, like, that's mine, and it's Florida man arrested at home while exfoliating. Lisa Skin Soft.
So my birthday's April 15th, and for mine, when I looked up April 15th, Florida man, it says Florida man shovels spaghetti with his hands. So like behind the story, like he was intoxicated in an Olive Garden, just using his hands to eat spaghetti, and they had to kick him out of it and get the police and everything to get him out.
Yeah, and then mine was my birthday's January 1st, and then the story was a naked Florida man bites canine. And then I was like thinking about that, and I was like, that's crazy because when I was little, like my mom used to tell me like if a dog ever tries to bite you, like bite it back. And it's just funny how that works.
That the guy actually did it,
Yeah.
and he was naked while.
No. Yeah.
54.5% said, "What the heck is that?" So would you drive the Wienermobile?
Would you guys be an Oscar Mayer Wiener, like hot dog driver person?
No, I'd be too embarrassed.
You'd be embarrassed. Oh, no.
No, I
I'd
feel
be
like I would.
embarrassed.
If they like paid enough, I for sure
Okay, if
would.
they paid enough, I'd be like, heck yeah, like
You
I'll
are
be a
the
hot
national
dog.
hot dog of the United States. All right, you are driving a Wienermobile. I would be proud as an
To
American.
drive a
to be on that.
Wienermobile.
Heck yeah.
Oh my god,
I'd be proud to just dress up as a wiener.
I don't think I could do it. I really don't think I can do it.
Oh, I could totally do it.
And then like the hot dogs like they sell on like the street are like really better than the ones like they sell like at like normal like places.
That's
like
what
I feel
I
like
noticed.
yeah, that's like I don't know. I
Like
feel
when they
It's because it's been sitting in the water for a little
yeah,
bit.
like when they sell them off the street and they give you like for some reason they taste
It's-
better.
It's different.
Versus if you buy it from like Walmart and try to cook it yourself, you're like, man, this isn't half as good. Like
Ooh, I know
yeah,
where
it's
hot dogs
it's
come
kind of
from.
like going camping. Like everything tastes better when you camp.
no,
So
Mm-mm.
that's what I think. I think everything tastes better when
the
you
hot
go
dogs
camping.
at the movies I think are the best. Like,
I don't like hot dogs.
no?
No, I watched that video about how they're made.
Oh
Ruined
yeah.
it. They're made of beaks and buttholes.
I'm not really a hot dog person, but like it depends on where I'm at and if that's the only thing they're giving. And if I'm really hungry, then I'll eat one. But I'm usually like, if my grandma's cooking it, then I'll take like a hamburger or something. I'll take something else. I don't.
I live on a ranch. I see what's in those grounders. We interviewed a UB alumni and a very good friend.
Highly amended.
How's it being a graduate? How's the graduate life?
It's pretty good. You know, I've just been working, saving up for college. That's about it.
When do you leave for college?
August 17th.
Alright. So right before we start school.
I start like 2 weeks before that.
What, you suck, don't you?
Yeah, I do actually.
How's your summer been?
Pretty good. Pretty boring so far.
We had our bus breakdown on Monday.
Yeah, on the side of a highway.
Had no
Oh
gas.
my gosh.
What happened Tuesday? Oh, yesterday there was an accident, so we detoured.
Oh my gosh.
And today they were 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
Do you know about Florida Man?
No.
No. Okay, when's your birthday?
June 25th.
Florida Man arrested for running naked through a Walmart parking lot.
Dude, I love it. I love it. Oh.
In the world of Kylie lately.
Okay, well, so I'm like really obsessed with like Marvel movies. So I've been watching like the new Marvel like series and stuff like that. And I just bought some Funko Pops. So very exciting.
And you've been starting to watch the Loki. Is it a movie or is it's a series, huh?
Yeah, it's a series. The 3rd episode came out this morning.
How is it? How's it so far?
It's so good. Oh my gosh, I love it.
What is your favorite Marvel movie? Favorite superhero, or not superhero? What is your favorite?
Like, out of all the Marvel
Yeah.
movies, what's your favorite Marvel
Which
movie?
one's your favorite movie?
Oh my gosh, that's so
I know
hard.
it's a hard question because you like all of them.
Yeah. I'd either have to say Captain America and the Winter Soldier or Thor Ragnarok.
All right.
Really good.
Who's your favorite superhero out of the Marvel universe?
I don't
I'd
even
have to say Wanda.
Wanda. It would take you 50 hours. It would take 3,015 minutes to watch every
So,
second of, or every 23 movies of the Marvel.
so 2 days? Okay.
Are you all
Yeah.
excited for the new Black Widow?
Yes, my friend Brock and I, we already booked our tickets.
How have you been dealing with our weather lately?
Oh my gosh, I've been
so hot.
inside. Like, other than work, because for work I usually work in the morning, so I don't have to deal with too much heat. But, I just try to, like, stay inside most of the time.
That's
I
good.
don't do anything, so. I have the AC blasting, so.
I've been dying. I sat down on my seatbelt.
You're
I was like, I almost died like that instant. And then I touched the steering wheel. I was like hovering over it. Like, I can't do it.
Did y'all hear about Starbucks? Off topic. Have y'all heard about Starbucks?
Yeah, Starbucks is having a shortage of everything.
I went to get my venti chai, and they didn't have venti cups.
I know! What the heck is up with that?
Bye, Kylie.
Bye, Kylie.
Have a good day at work. We want to talk about the angry tortoise.
Yeah. So there's a turtle, has a tortoise, and he set a house on fire. He was a
Oh,
shell
yeah.
raiser.
Imagine being
Imagine-
the neighbor.
Being
Yeah, like,
oh my god, what happened? Trying to like vacuum your lawn because you're nosy, and it's just a turtle. You're like,
yeah, you like go to your neighbor, you're like, oh my god, how did your house catch on fire? My tortoise set it on fire. I just want to know how did that like happen? Like, did he step on a match or like?
but even if they stepped on, turtles are slow, so if they stepped on it, it would have
Yeah,
crushed.
so I'm still trying to figure out how he set it
Yeah,
on fire.
that's crazy.
That's tragic. Does the insurance even cover that?
I don't
For a
know.
the insurance would be like, you're lying. Your
They're like-
tortoise did
they're
not
like
set your
silly.
house on fire. Like, oh my gosh.
I don't know. Would it have been? Do you think they would have claimed insurance from it?
I feel. I don't even know. It depends on the insurance, because some insurances might take it and some insurances might not. So, because it just sounds like such a fake story. So,
Yeah.
some insurances might be like, no, you're gonna have to pay for it yourself.
I wouldn't have taken it if I was an insurance person.
Yeah,
I
because it
feel
just
like
sounds
you
so
are
fake.
a liar.
Yeah, you're like, are you drunk? Like, it sounds like a drunk story.
You crazy. How about the graduates who couldn't graduate because of their senior prank?
Yeah, I thought that was ridiculous. Because,
Wait, what was senior prank? What
so,
was
well, all they did was they stuck, like, plastic forks in the field, and
They forked the lawn.
yeah, they forked their lawn, and then the reason why they can't graduate is because, one of the students had a key to the school, because his, like,
It was
one
like somebody's kid was, or someone's parent was an admin or a teacher.
yeah,
or
and so
something.
he happened to have the key, and they didn't like damage it or any, like, the inside of school or anything, they just kind of, like, explored it.
Yeah,
but
they just walked around.
Yeah,
they didn't do
I think they consider that as like trespassing since it was after hours, and so the whole class, I'm pretty sure, besides like 5 students, couldn't graduate.
They had to sit in a room and
Yeah.
watch a movie.
Yeah, I remember a girl posting on TikTok how they put on a movie for
And-
them.
Yeah, while the other kids got to watch the
Mhm.
stage. I mean, they all received diplomas and everything, but it's the whole like if you can't walk.
Yeah, because walking, I feel like walking means more than like
Oh,
actually
yeah.
getting your diploma. Like, it's the walking part because you want your family to see you walk across the stage.
You're proud of it.
Yeah, and the fact that
You've waited 12 years.
yeah, that they couldn't do that over just one person deciding, oh, I want to go into the building.
Or it's probably just a bunch of them are like, all right, what are they gonna do? Tell me I can't graduate?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
messed
that-
up. Like, why would you even have a graduation with 5 people? That's just so embarrassing. Like, just imagine
Yeah, it's
that.
embarrassing
5 people,
for
5
the whole
names.
grade. It's embarrassing for like the whole grade, not just one person. It's like our whole grade like messed up so badly to where only 5 people could graduate. Like, it's embarrassing. It's
What
probably
a lame 5 people, though.
Yeah.
Did you not go? They just
I'd
decided
probably
not
be
to
one of
show
those
up.
5 people.
Oh,
I'd be that lame
I
person.
wouldn't have walked.
I'd just drop my stuff. I'd use the stage as like a runway.
Yeah.
Tyra Banks it across. Probably break my ankle in the process.
Thanks for listening to The Chill. This is Noel.
Zoe.
And Bella?